Alright, I know this is a long-awaited video. This is going over the Hobie Pro Angler 17T. This is an older model. This isn't the brand new model with the Guardian transducer protector. Got this one pretty cheap. I'm not going to say where because it was kind of a customer service battle back and forth. But after all that, I got it for a super cheap price and some shady shipping. I had to meet some guy in like the back of Walmart. It was really weird. But anyway, it got here, one piece, good to go. So I'll kind of go over what I do. I'll start from the front. I actually broke this rope trying to tow it across a marsh to get to a small trout pond. But this is a retractable like snubber rope. Have it hitched to the front. I just keep it up here during transport and then for launch. Pretty self-explanatory. Up front, I keep just like some food, socks, whatever up there, headlamps. But this is how I have the transducer rigged up. I have a Humminbird in the back. I just use the hose clamp onto one of the cassette plugs. That's all it is. And I just pop it in there like that, and it fits perfectly. I run my transducer cable back. Works like a charm. So moving up, of course, you got the Hobie seat. Nothing too or out of the ordinary there. These are the 180 Mirage drives it came with. So you just pull. You pull to go reverse. Oh, it's already in reverse. But you just pull it and it flips like that, and that's how you change direction. It's really nice for backing up and get your back toward the wind. That's why I like to use it the most. The rod holders that comes with these rod holders, I'm only bringing 3 rods out right now just because I'm going out for trout. I don't need a whole bunch. So I got my little tiny Rat ultralight right there, super ultralight. Then I got a couple BFS setups right there. Comes with the cup holders as well. I just use them, they fit Powerades in there. That's what I use them for most of the time, or crankbait holders. Comes with a couple of these platforms. I'll show you guys over here how I have my Humminbird rigged up temporarily. Your internal storage, you can put whatever you want in there. I don't use those small little boxes in there, so they're just kind of sitting there. I have a couple ideas I'm gonna make over the winter for some storage, because the Hobie accessories are pretty expensive, so I plan on doing a lot of DIY this winter. This is a slime towel that I use. Up here in the UP, got a lot of pike, and if you've ever caught them, they're slimy, especially in the summertime. So it's good to wipe your hands off on that. Like the 2012 I had, this has the H-rail on it. The other one just had like basically this material for like each side. I would just wipe my hands like that and come off clean, but can't really do that now. Another cup holder. This is how I have my Humminbird rigged up. I just have it temporarily right now with a C-clamp onto one of those platforms. It works good. I can just take it on and off like that. I just put it on there. It's really stable. I just run I have a 12-volt battery back here that I run it to, and that works. I'm going to run other accessories off of it. Something I do, so I have 3 batteries from when I had a bass boat, and I always marked A, B, and C on the batteries. And I always marked it on the positive side, so that way at nighttime or dark, low light, I know what battery is which. And I can cycle through them easier too if I'm only using them for one time, so I can cycle the usage through it. I keep my tackle bag underneath my seat. I like the seat in the higher up position. So the tackle bag fits under there nice. I keep like my line conditioner in there, all my terminal tackle, lures, all that type of stuff I'm bringing out. This is all my soft plastics. I have another video about how I do that with bags. I always bring a net nowadays, but this summer was a lot of going through and making sure that I know what I want with it. So there's a few adjustments, like I'm going to put a bumper board up here for myself. Right now I just have a tape measure. That's old rusty tape measure. I just keep it extended. Hopefully I catch a fish that long here. Oh, the trailer. I picked up this trailer on Craigslist pretty cheap. I just needed to put lights on it. That's the only thing I needed to do really, and grease the bearings of course. But if you look underneath here, you got a lot of rollers all through there. And I wouldn't advise having it like that unless you have a lot of rollers like this one does. It's supported all the way through. It's supported all the way through, so you're not going to get pressure points that's going to dent up your hull. Even in the heat of summertime with it strapped down, it's been fine. I haven't had any sort of problems with the hull denting at all. I just had to make sure that all those those rollers were making contact. Like, well, other than that, I mean, I got a couple of improvements to do. Like, this is a breakaway trailer. I just put a U-bolt there temporarily right now. It's kind of annoying with it bouncing up and down. Never gonna use that feature, so I just gotta weld that. Yeah, other than that, it's really nice stability-wise compared to like the PA12 that I had. It's a little bit more stable. I fished it solo a couple times, and it's a lot of room. It's ridiculous of the amount of room you have, but it's not too bad as far as steering around and stuff like that. I'll go over all the on the water stuff like solo mode and all that stuff in future videos. If I'm not catching fish on the water and I get bored, I'll start talking about it. But make sure you subscribe. I have a lot more stuff coming out. I'm a very frugal person, so I'm not going to be buying a bunch of Hobie accessories. I'm going to be making my own. So if you want ideas, or if you have ideas to share for me, I'll take them. Just leave them in comments below. Thanks.